Alright, in today's class, we'll look at an example on equations of a circle. So in my previous video I uploaded, I show how to derive the equation of a circle, and now we are going to look at how to solve some examples that involve equations of a circle. Now the first one is write an equation of a circle with center minus 3, 2 and r equals to 2. So that means that you now see that the center of the circle is minus 3, 2, where r will be equal to 2. So let the center be h, k. Now in the equation of a circle, you have x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared equal to r squared. So this is another form of finding equation of a circle. So if you now input h to be minus 3, you have x minus 3 all squared plus y minus k, which is 2 all squared, equal to r, which is 2 squared. So here we'll have it as x plus 3 all squared plus y minus 2 squared equal to 2 squared. So expanding x plus 3, you have x squared plus 6x plus 9. Then expanding y minus 2, you have y squared minus 4x, 4y, sorry, then plus 4. Then this will now be equal to 4 on this other side of the equation. So bringing x squared and y squared together, you have x squared plus y squared, then plus 6x minus 4y, which is plus 9 plus 4, then bringing 4, subtracting 4 for both sides, you have minus 4, which is equals 0. So the equation of a circle will now be x squared plus y squared plus 6x minus 4y, then 9 plus 4 is 13. You have minus 4. So you have 13 minus 4, which is still 9. So you have plus 9, which is equals 0. So this will be the equation of a circle with center minus 3, 2 and radius, which is equal to 2. So this is it for the A part of the question. So this will be the equation of a circle. Now let us find the center and the radius in the other equation. Okay, let me just divide this page here to find the center in the other part. So given the equation x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 equals 0. So first of all, there are two approaches which you can do. You can solve this. You can use the other form x squared. You can use the form x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. Or you can still use method of completing squares and factor x minus h all square out. So this is another way that we can do, but let's use this x square. Okay, let me delete this brief. Okay, so let us rearrange this equation. We have x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6, while isolating the constant we have this as plus 12 on this other side. So let's bring x squared minus 4x together, then we'll put plus y squared plus 6y together, which is equal to 12. The reason why I'm leaving this space is because there is something we'll add to this expression to make it a perfect square. Now, if you want to know what to add to this x squared minus 4 to make it a perfect square, consider the coefficient of x, which is minus 4, divide it by 2 and square it. So if you divide minus 4 by 2, you have minus 2, then you square minus 2. That means that what you are adding here will be minus 2 all square. Then here, coefficient of y is 6, divide it by 2, you have 3, square it, you have 3 all square. So whatever you add on this other side of the equation, same thing you add on the other side of the equation. So here we are also adding minus 2 square, and then we are also adding 3 all square. Okay, so this equation will now be x. Factorizing this, we pick the ones with the square, x and minus 2. So this will be x minus 2 all squared. Then you have plus here y square and 3 square. So you have y and plus 3 all squared. Then coming to this other side of the equation, you have 12 plus minus 2 square, which is 4, plus 3 square, which is 9. So this equation here will now be x minus 2 all squared plus y plus 3 all squared, which is equal to 12 plus 4, which is 16, plus 9, which is 25. Okay, and you can write this as x minus 2 all squared plus y plus 3 squared equal to 5 squared. Okay, so you compare this with the general form compare it with the form that is given as x minus h all squared plus y minus k all squared equal to r squared. We discover that our h will be 2, then k will be equal to minus 3, then r will be equal to 5. So the coordinate of the center will be h comma k, which is 2 comma minus 3, and then the radius will be equal to 5. So the coordinate of the center is 2 minus 3 and the radius is equal to 5. Now there is another way which you can do that using x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. So let me write the equation so that I can use the other method of doing it. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. All right, let's use the other method of solving this. The second equation. So if you have x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y minus 12 equals 0. So let's compare it with the general form x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals 0. From here you have x squared, y squared, y squared. You have 2gx will now be equal to minus 4x. Then here you have x, and x we divide, so our g will be equal to minus 4 over 2, which will be minus 2. So, and g is equal to the negative value of h. Therefore, our h will be equal to minus 2, which is plus 2. Okay, then coming here, you have 2fy. 2fy is equal to plus 6y. So y divide y. So 2f will now be 6 over 2, which is equal to 3. So since f is equal to negative k, then you have your k to be equal to minus 3. So the coordinate of the center in form of h comma k will now be equal to h, which is 2 comma minus 3. Then to find the radius, you now use your c, which is equal to h square plus k square minus r square. And then here by direct comparison, we have our c to be minus 12. So here we have minus 12 equal to h square, which is 2 square, plus k square, which is minus 3 square, minus r square. So given this, you have minus 12 equal to 4 plus 9 minus r square. So this will be minus 12 equal to 13 minus r square. Okay, so the moment you collect like terms, you have negative 13 minus 12 equal to minus r square. So probably you have minus 25 equal to minus r square. Therefore, 25 will be equal to r square. So r will be equal to root 25. So therefore, our radius will be 5. So you now have your coordinate of the center to be 2 comma minus 3, and then the radius to be equal to 5. So this is how you get. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to click the subscribe button and comment and like. Thank you.